Cheers, everybody. Welcome back to another beer review. And in this one, I think it's a beer from Aldi. Was it Lidl? I don't know. Mrs. B got me this one. We've got an East Coast IPA from Williams Brothers. And we've got a can of New Skool. Now, look at that can. First thing comes to mind was Magic Rock. It's got a Magic Rock look to that can. It's coming in at 5% ABV. There you go. East Coast IPA. It's not my favourite style. The West Coast IPA absolutely kicks this style into oblivion as far as I'm concerned. you know, you can't be a good Westie. You really can't. So West Coast is best coast, but in terms of beer on its own, I've had East Coast and they're okay. It's a good style. It's a good style, but I prefer the Westie. So yeah, looking forward to this. Not too sure how much Mrs. B paid for this. It says a soft, hazy East Coast IPA, crowned with oats and wheat. Hopefully, a nice soft mouthfeel with Citra Mosaic Galaxy hops. It's juicy, low in bitterness. Welcome to the New Skool. I can't have been more than £1.80, surely. It's got that indie beer thing, which I'm seeing a lot on a lot of small breweries. I'm not saying the Williams Brothers are a small brewery. They seem to brew a lot of beer for Aldi and Lidl and stuff. I think it's Aldi, isn't it? She must have got this from Aldi. So let's get a whiff. Citrus, lemon, gooseberry, berries. That smells nice. It smells okay. Let's pour this out and see. Westies are more hop forward. I mean, Westies for me are kind of like, piney, resinous-y, hop forward. That type of style when it comes to East. They're kind of like East Coast IPAs for me, always in the shadow of Westies, to be honest. So, beer in a glass, put it up to the light. Yeah, it's a little bit haze, white head. Let's get a whiff. Yeah, lemon, gooseberry maybe. It smells a little bit. I'll be honest, it smells a little bit wishy-washy, but yeah, it does smell wishy-washy. I'm just gonna go in. Cheers, everybody. Bitter, strong on the front end, big bitterness. Then it kind of like goes into this. It's like a quagmire of tropical fruity notes, and I'll be honest, it feels slightly generic in tropical fruity notes. To be honest, it feels like a million beers have tasted of these generic tropical fruity notes, and on the back end, it just tails off with a bit of a whimper. Again, again. Mouthfeel is it's okay. It's nothing to remember it by. It's one of them. It's one of them. It's just one of them beers you just pick up without thinking about it, and one of them beers you drink without thinking about it, and that's the best assumption. It's not. I would say it's not. Rememberable. You can't. You're not going to remember this in a day's time, let alone 6 months' time. It's not going to blow you away with beautiful flavors and beautiful textures and stuff. It's just a beer for a beer is the sake of a beer, and it feels like that. A beer, pick up a beer because it's a beer. Nothing, no thought has been put into this beer, and there's no thought in the consumer in picking this beer. It's a beer, is a beer. It's a beer. That's what I'm trying to say. Is a beer, is a beer. So what do I think? Forgettable, yes. The style itself, it's forgettable. Even if this was a Westie and he had a little bit more resinous and pineness to it, it still would be forgettable because it's got a boot to a budget, sold at a budget, and it's something you just pick up for the sake of picking up. So I wouldn't buy it again. I don't think I would have bought it in the first place. But Mrs. B, thank you very much. So getting back to this, yeah, it's yeah. I think this beer's been available on the shelves for years. It's just repackaged, to be honest. It just doesn't feel anything. It doesn't feel anything remotely remarkable. So on that score, I'll have to say, give it a go if you want, but don't expect fireworks from it because you're not going to get fireworks. You must want to get nothing from it. You must want to think, it's just a beer. It's just a beer for being the sake of being a beer. So, boys and girls, Williams Brothers, West Coast, East Coast IPA. Give it a go if you want, but don't expect anything from it. Thank you so much for watching this one. Look after yourselves, everyone. You're all stars. Kiss it, bib bib.